All right, legends, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about branding because branding gets confused a lot. But to be honest, branding is trust. That's all it is. You build a brand to get people to trust you. Maybe you've heard of this before. Before someone buys from you, they need to know you, they need to like you, they need to trust you. You heard that one before? You need to know them, you need to like them, you need to trust them. But I don't drink coffee, but I know someone, my wife, who loves a Starbucks coffee. She loves a Starbucks coffee. She does not know Derek, who serves her the coffee. She might not even like Derek, who serves her the coffee, but she trusts the brand. She doesn't need to know and like Derek, but she trusts the brand. So here is the best example I can give, just so you understand. Again, this is all about foundation before we actually get things set up. We have to understand that social media is important. We have to understand that online and offline is different ways, but they have different roles. We have to understand that we've got to do the action before we do the attraction, because we want to be a network marketer, not just a content creator. We have to establish who we want to help and how we want to help them, otherwise we end up speaking to no one. Here's the thing. The company that you're with, I know, it's amazing. And this is the car. Please don't judge me on my car drawings on the vertical board whilst I'm teaching and training, but not great. But I want you to imagine, thank you, I want you to imagine that the car that you're driving is your company. What car would represent your company in your mind? Would it be a Volvo? Would it be a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Bugatti, a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, a Ford, Mercedes F1, Rolls Royce, there we are, a Mini Cooper, my first car was a Mini Cooper, a Mustang, a Porsche, a Bugatti. So whatever you believe to be true is true. If you believe that you're in the Rolls Royce of cars, then that's true. Here's the question. Imagine you're in that car, driving along, and you pull up to a stranger and you say, "Hey, get in." Does that person get in the car? You've got a nice car, one of the best cars there is, probably the best car there is. Do you get in the car? No. You're not getting in the car. However, some people do. And chances are the majority of you guys who are watching this, you might have got in the car because something happened in your life, or you saw an opportunity, or you'd followed this person, or whatever it might be, and you thought, you know what, I'm just going to do this network marketing thing. What's the worst case? Because you were that type of personality. Not all of you, but some of you. And then we expect everyone else to come in. Look, it's a Rolls Royce. They don't care about the car, they care about the person driving it. So, the second thing is the person driving the car. That is a person with a smiley face. Now imagine that, Elton John, legend. Elton John is driving in the Rolls Royce, and he pulls up alongside you, you're walking, and he says, "Hey!" Yeah, you can hear Rocket Man coming through the speaker. "Rocket Man!" Da, da, da. And you're like, "Oh, shit. Is it Elton John? No, what? Elton, what are you doing?" He says, "Hey, get in, let's go for a drive." And you're like, "Oh, all right." You get your phone out. You're like, "Hey guys, I'm just going live because I'm in the Rolls Royce, and look, it's Elton John. Hey everyone, Elton John here." You're like, "Oh my God, it's Elton John. Like, what the hell?" Because you look at the vehicle and you go, "Whoa, what a car." And then you look at the driver and you go, "Wow, I trust that guy. That guy has got a big freaking brand." Some people go, "Don't like Elton John." Like, okay. They won't get in the car. But whilst you're in the car and Elton John sets off, you start thinking, where are we going? Because you wouldn't get Uber on your phone and go, and it says, "Where do you want to go?" And you just went, "I don't know. I don't know where I want to go." You wouldn't be on the plane on a runway just about to take off and the pilot comes and says, ladies and gentlemen, we have absolutely no idea where we're going to be going today. In fact, we're going to take off on the northwesterly runway. We're going to go and circle around Budapest. Then we might go to Warsaw in Poland. And then we'll put the plane down when we feel tired. You're all pressing the button, the assistance button, ding, get me off this plane. So the third thing, if you've got the vehicle, and you've got the brand, you need to know where you're going. You have to have the destination. You have to have the vision. Otherwise, people won't stay long enough. So yes, you have the vehicle, the company that you're with. Then you've got to build the brand. And building a brand is literally a repeatable sentence that other people remember. And what they remember, they repeat to other people. That's what builds the brand. Because as I mentioned before, you trying to build your brand alone will only get you so far. But if you want to build a brand to a level where you're making sales in your sleep, other people have to be telling other people that you can help them. And how you do that is what I mentioned before. You help who to what? Now, this is something that, in full transparency, I haven't announced publicly yet. And I'm not quite ready to. And I'll explain that when I do, and this maybe makes sense, and maybe you guys will have a more of a clearer idea on what it will be to you. But if you can attach a mission to your vision, I have a mission in terms of I want to raise the professionalism, and that's what people have bought into me. The people who, and it's funny because whenever we do events, Dare to Dream, for example, I get a lot of the leaders come and comment and say, I can't understand how there is no, I don't want to swear, how there are no bad people in the room. And they don't mean like nasty people, bad people, they mean like there's not really any big egos, there's not many idiots, there's not many like fraudsters, any cowboys. And it's because the majority of people who follow me with my brand and my mission to help network marketers build on social media is because of the mission. I want to raise the professionalism and network marketing to unite the industry and make it sexy again. Because the people in the room want to unite the industry. Right? Pure. Everyone's pure, right? So, here's what I mean. If you can tie this to this, it can potentially move a lot faster. So let's say I help women to look younger. Then the mission is to remove or reduce 1 million wrinkles in 2025, for example, right? Or I help men to get in shape. And it could be on a mission to help 1,000 men lose 10,000 kilos, for example. Or it could be I help people in their 50s to earn an extra $1,000 a month on a mission to help 1,000 people make $1,000 a month. So then you tie your who and your what to a mission, which allows people to know where you're going and if they want to be a part of it, yes or no. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like a bonus tip, but it's more of an advanced tip, something that you have to be aware of. Okay, and this can create, and again, go onto ChatGPT as I mentioned before, and ask it. I help network marketers to build a business using social media. I want to create a mission statement that people fall in love with. Help. And it will come with what that is. And the key to ChatGPT is if you don't like the response, ask it something else. It's not Google, right? If you don't like the response, just ask it something else. The better the input, the better the output. Okay? So, you've got a great vehicle. You all know that. You have to build the brand. And again, the brand creates trust. And the brand is built by repeating this so much that eventually someone tells you, hey, have you heard about that guy who helps network marketers build a business on social media? Oh, yeah, I've heard of him. That's me. Right? That's what I want. That's what I want for you. And also that means that once you've decided it, stick with it for as long as you can. Because if you keep changing it, you'll be known for nothing. Don't be the butterfly. Okay? And then having the mission or the vision where you're always focused on, that holds you accountable, and that's what people fall in love with. Okay, again, it could be a number. Mine's a statement for now. I've not announced a number, like I want to help X number of people get to X amount of commission, but soon, with time. All right,